Okay, fellas, let's have a good game, hey?
Michael Campbell gets underway the Canadian way. And the smooth skating Emil Pieniemi. Defenseman for the Finns slides in. A shot in the feet of Pieniemi. Gets a good chance away as Thelin makes the stop.
And for goaltenders, these are really hard because you're trying to spot the puck, and it comes out of the pile.
Pieniemi had a pass go off a skate. It's brought back out by David Gronberg. Gronberg sends it for Forsfield. Backhand shot, short-handed bid. And Rippinen makes the stop.
Rippinen, who make sure to take that short side away, keep the glove up.
At the Swedish blue line. In comes Konsta-Helenius. Rautiainen with it. Wraparound try to lean down. Loose puck in front. That's scooped up by Bergqvist. And knocked ahead for Stenberg.
Could not. That was out of the wraparound by Rautiainen.
The pendulum in the NHL is swinging back towards bigger defensemen. Now a chance off the wing and a quick shot there for Wahlberg, who's off the end of the glove of Rippinen. And as a result, he can't chip it out. And fighting his back to the line by Bergqvist and out. And brought back by Stenberg. 2-on-1 for the Swedes. Stenberg back, shoots, scores! Otto Stenberg with a lightning strike. The Swedes hemmed in for a long time. They break out and then break out.
Stenberg jumps on a puck at the blue line. Pieniemi loses a puck battle, and Stenberg impressively late in a shift has the energy to take off and elects to keep it. That is short side, wrap around the back bar. Stenberg's strong tournament continues. 7 points now for Otto Stenberg after last year having a big World Junior as well.
Had a point in every game last year. And across the line for Hemming. Helenius. Back for Hemming. Helenius. Centers and Hemming. Pachin scores! Emil Hemming, power play goal. As the penalty expired.
And Koskinen, or Helenius, back and forth they go. And that's a nice little pass. Slipping it into Hemming. Watching Sandin Pellikka reaching, and the responsibility for that player is David Edstrom. He's got to drop all the way down. It's a long way to go as a forward to take that shot away, and that's huge for Finland.
That's the first point of the tournament for Hemming, who's a first-round pick by Dallas. It came 1 second after the power play had ended. Trough works it back in front, loose puck, backhand shot, but rebound, Rippinen down, the puck still loose. Rippinen retrieves his goal stick, furious pressure now by the Swedes. Trough shoots, Rippinen gloves that, he's seen enough. Rautiainen plays that back for Kiviharju. Back for Rautiainen. In for Kiviharju, walks in and shoots, scores! He snuck it through, and the Finns have grabbed the lead.
To being offside. Rautianen's picking it up. Does he touch it? No. He does not make contact with the puck on his stick blade before he gets across. And unfortunately for Finland, this will not count. Another little give and go as Kiviharju slides it through Thelin. Terrible goal for him to give up.
They've shown on the scoreboard here.
Oh, that's weird that was able to find a hole in the pad. That was down there. He obviously hadn't got his leg. Goes right through the little crook in the pad. He didn't have the ice sealed off, but this will not take too long for Sweden to decide to challenge. The actual toe of the boot is covered by the shaft of the stick. Like, you can't actually see. And there you see the steel sort of pop out. It's offside.
After video review, it was determined the play was offside. We have no goal. Please reset the game clock to 11:42.
Kiskinen sends it ahead, busting in his Bison and throws it back in front. Thelin pad save, rebound. Kiskinen turned away in the high slot. Jokinen a shot. Thelin the save, and Bison couldn't reach the rebound. Back of the line, Jokinen long shot that deflected wide. He was looking for a stick in front. Jesse Nurmi loose behind the goal. And Nurmi back with it. Kangas up for Haltonen, worked that free. Here's Haltonen. Long shot out the other side. Rebound loose in front. Nurmi turned away by Thelin.
Ready, coach.
Hellenius, in case you didn't know, wins it back to Pieniemi. Hellenius feeds it back across. Chance it, but they score! Keskinen tips home the pass from Huttunen. And the Finns do have the lead, 2-1. Now in 5 straight.
Now, Huttunen makes the play here up top. Is this an intentional pass? I don't think so. Or was Edstrom's stick just in the way? No, actually catches the heel of Edstrom's stick. I think Huttunen was trying to put that in on net like a shot, and Edstrom gets there. Lindstein tightening up, looking for a hard shot. Had he just faced it up, he probably would have been.
Unger Sorum with it. Unger Sorum winds in, centers the Rippon and save. Rebound loose in front. Sandin Pellikka turned away point blank by the Finnish netminder. What a stop that was. On the power play is the net front. Nilsson drops it back. Lindstein, a shot was blocked in front by Väisänen. Stenberg back for Lindstein. To Stenberg. To Lindstein. Stenberg tees it up and shoots. They score! Bounced in front off Wahlberg. And the game is tied at 2.
The power play comes through. Stenberg, who has been Sweden's best player in this game. That's one put back to him now. That is a horrible missed shot. That puck is fanned on completely. He toes it. It's going to go maybe
off the
8
hand.
feet wide, off the hand of Väisänen, who's just sort of protecting himself instinctively. And a very fortuitous bounce for Sweden to tie the game. Nothing you can do.
Knocked down by Alasiurwa. Alasiurwa puts it in for Hemming. And Alasiurwa picks it up. Works in, clean save, scores! Alasiurwa barrels in. Tallinn appeared to have it, but the puck trickles in, and the Finns are back on top.
What a nice drive by Alasiurwa. He is a very good skater. Turns the corner, hard drive, and it's a lot like the Stenberg one. Sort of shoved it. That's his skates crashing into the goaltender and then forcing the puck in. Edstrom's behind him, helping him lose his balance. Sweden's taking a long look at this. So it's a little more nuance to unpack. Now, I don't think he kicked the puck in. He kicked the pads of Tallinn, and that threw Tallinn out of position and forced the puck in.
I don't think the Swedes are going to challenge. They are not. And Nieminen, stay with him. Daniel Nieminen. Watching Eklund closing, spun back in front by Nilsson, kicked out by Rimpinen. Wahlberg works it in, shoots, bouncing puck in front. Rimpinen saves, still loose, backhanded back in front. Rimpinen down and at the post. Sandin Pellikka, he fires off the inboards. Ripley lost his goal stick. Kumpalainen has the puck back. Unger Sorum pivots back. Hallqvist long shot, scores! Off Rippinen and in! And William Hallqvist has tied the game here in the 3rd period.
Greg, all these scramble opportunities, all these close calls for Sweden in the 3rd period, and it's a nothing shot. Innocent looking wrister. It looks like it goes through the chest of Rimpinen. Sweeps through the 7-hole. Oh boy, off the pad and under the arm and drifts through. As Hallqvist, unlikely goal scorer, drifts one in.
He's got 1 goal for HV 71 in the Swedish Hockey League this year.
But as well as Finland played in the 2nd, it has been all Sweden in the 3rd.
He finds Edström. David Edström moves it across the line, has a step back in front. Poked to the side of the goal by Stenberg. It's stuck on the back of the net. Forsfjäll shoots at the flex wide. Forsfjäll back on it. That pass bounces back to Sandin Pellikka. Tipped in front. Rippinen, great save there. Back to Jokinen. Jokinen, lead pass for Kiskinen, winding in. Kiskinen feeds it back in front. Great save there by Tallinn, who's barely seen any action here in the 3rd period. Miettinen stopped on that one. Here's Kiskinen back on it. Fresh legs coming on for the Finns. Here comes Jokinen. Shoots, and Jokinen back in the game. Turned away there by Thelin. Now brought by Wahlberg. In on Jokinen. Wahlberg steaming in. Shoots. Rimpinen save. And the puck is on the pad of Rimpinen.
Swing along there. When you think you got a seam, you go for it. Wahlberg turns on the Jets. And Jokinen chasing at a tough angle.
In the final minute of overtime, Hellenius moves it back across. Holton elects not to shoot. To Hellenius. Holton tees it up and shoots at the goal post. Reagan off the pipe, up and out. Had his look and hit the pipe. Rautiainen for Hellenius. Hellenius to Holtonen. Slides it back to Hellenius. Rautiainen with Kupalainen fighting for space in front. Shoot, scores! Rautiainen makes it in. Overtime winner. And the Finns have taken down the Swedes in the semifinals. Benjamin Rautiainen from a sharp angle. And the heartbreak at the World Junior Championship continues for the Swedes. They have now won 5 straight and will play for gold tomorrow night.
Starts with a face-off win. They didn't have to go get it 200 feet. Now the puck comes down to Rautiainen, and I think he was shooting this. I think he was probably looking to go off the heel. Bit of a no-looker. See him take a glance. He took a little peek and then rips it. Yes, Kupalainen's stick was somewhere near the vicinity, but I think he sees the right heel of Thelin and saying, can I just rip this into that 5-hole? It goes short side. Oh boy, that is a difficult goal for Thelin to give up in this moment in overtime against Finland. Another tournament where Sweden was perfect heading into the semifinals and won't get a gold. They had their chances. 25 shots in this third period of overtime.